My name is Tom Kavdarowski and I'm the Digital Media Coordinator for the Blended Learning team in the Learning and Teaching Unit. In this Designing for Learning Quick Byte, I'll provide an overview about the options for utilising rich media online resource. So where do you start when you are designing and developing media resources for a fully online unit or course? This interactive resource enables you to consider a variety of media options for you to explore. Rich media, in particular video and audio, are ideal for conveying concepts and content. These technologies can also extend a student's learning experience in authentic and engaging ways for both blended and online. Like any rich media resource, they are most effective when they are aligned with learning and teaching outcomes, good learning design, activities, and assessment. This options for utilising rich media resource is available online from the Quilt website. The address is uws.edu.au/richmedia, and it is intended to be used as a guide only for teaching staff and isn't meant to be prescriptive. This resource document is available as an interactive PDF. It categorises media genres into 5 broad groups. This includes conceptual or briefing, procedural or how-to, in-depth or expertise, recordings of events for both synchronous and asynchronous delivery. This 5th column, evaluation activity for assessment of learners' understanding, is a genre for student-generated media. In an increasing trend, students are submitting rich media documents as assessment tasks for units of study. Finally, another category that straddles all 5 genres is open educational resources, or OERs, which includes resources available from the library. Below each of the main genres, there are subcategories. In this Designing for Learning Quick Byte, we'll only explore a few of these examples. We invite you to look at these in more detail after this video presentation. So let's start and look at the first column. Here we have conceptual or briefing genre. These are sometimes also called overviews, introductions, or mental models. With introduction videos, research shows that students are more inclined to engage with their online learning if they can see and hear their lecturer. This personalised approach helps to make an emotional connection with your audience. It is common practice to have an introduction and conclusion video for every online unit. This genre of video can be produced in a variety of styles. Now, for a student studying fully online, a video presentation might be the first encounter a student has with their instructor. After this video presentation, I invite you to play a few minutes of the introduction video, and I ask that you pay attention to some of the techniques used. This example isn't meant to be prescriptive, only to spark your creativity when you're crafting a script. I will now take a brief look at another genre. Let's skip over to the 3rd column on in-depth or expertise. Some of these subcategories, such as mini-lectures and expert opinions, are self-explanatory. Once again, after this video presentation, have a look at the link on triggers. This example provided on brainstorming can be used to spark or elicit a response from students, which could then lead to other learning activities. Now, earlier I mentioned a category on open educational resources. The trigger video could loosely be considered an OER, but I invite you to explore the library link here and look at the curated resources that are available from the library website. There are searchable peer-reviewed learning repositories as well as thousands of streaming videos. If you're unsure where to start, contact your discipline-specific librarian. Once again, we are not trying to be prescriptive with these examples. You might want to create your own trigger video, maybe a role play or a provocative image or quote. Finally, the last genre I want to show you is evaluation or assessment activity. This category is different to the others in that these are media resources that students generate themselves. For example, these are primarily used for assessment of learners' understanding, experience, reflection, portfolio, group work, and so on. In the group work example, you will see a student video assignment for a group project in engineering. After watching the video, you will notice that not only did the students demonstrate mastery of the subject matter as well as other attributes, in some circumstances student-generated learning resources could be utilised by other students across the campus. Please take time to explore these examples we have provided on the website. If you have any questions or suggestions, please contact the Blended Learning team or visit the Quilt site for further learning and teaching resources.